In 1923, Henry Saglio and Michael Aglio made their first chicken house from a discarded piano crate in the yard on their Connecticut farm. From this humble beginning, a global poultry operation emerged, known as Arbor Acres. Arbor Acres has a remarkable legacy of excellence, innovation, and customer focus, a reputation unmatched in the poultry industry. There was a demand in the New England area for birds that would provide larger meat yields and no red feathers to stain the flesh during cold water processing. Henry and Michael's solution was a bird with white plumage and greater meat yield, called the Arbor Acres White Rock, the source of the modern world's commercial white feather broiler. Arbor Acres grew to become a major poultry integrator, building the breeding, hatching egg, incubation, and grow-out facilities needed to supply local processors. Arbor Acres quickly became the foremost poultry operation in southern New England. Other customers became interested in the White Rock. This led Henry to hire his first geneticist, Dick Allen. Dr. Allen, Mike Aglio, and Henry Saglio became the management team that guided the company's extraordinary growth over the next 6 decades. In 1946, the largest food retailer, A&P, joined with the poultry industry to sponsor the Chicken of Tomorrow competition. The Arbor Acres White Rock placed second overall and received the highest rating of all the pure breed entries. The company expanded, and in 1952, the first branch office with local supply and service was established in North Stonington, Connecticut. Facilities were soon established in Concord, North Carolina, followed by sites in Arkansas, Georgia, Maine, California, Indiana, Alabama, Texas, and Mississippi. In 1958, the first Arbor Acres International Farm began in Italy, followed by a joint venture in Thailand in 1971 and expansion into Taiwan 8 years later. In 1980, Arbor Acres became the first breeding company to export grandparents to China, kickstarting the modern Chinese broiler industry. Expansion into the Middle East, Asia, Africa, and Russia soon followed. By the early 1980s, Arbor Acres had become a leading international poultry breeding operation. For over 80 years, Arbor Acres has been building a knowledge base that allows us to apply real-world know-how to help our customers succeed. This expertise, combined with constant genetic improvements, have made the Arbor Acres Plus, the modern-day descendant of the Arbor Acres White Rock, a long-term success. The Arbor Acres Plus offers a number of valuable attributes that set it apart from other birds. Arbor Acres Plus breeder responds well to nutrition and management with excellent egg and chick production. The broiler is the leader in growth rate, has excellent feed conversion and yield in many markets. Arbor Acres is backed by dedicated regional service teams who live and work in the local markets they serve. Arbor Acres is part of the leading R&D breeding program, delivering the fastest rate of genetic progress to the global broiler breeder industry. We are driven to be the best in the industry, and our focus on innovation demonstrates our commitment to constantly improve. Innovations like decentralized production facilities and local service, floor slats to improve litter quality, interactive customer meetings and workshops, the industry's first production management school, now with over 50 years' experience educating new generations and building brand loyalty. That school continues today as the Aviagen School, graduating more than 1,500 poultry professionals globally. The quarterly Broiler Economics newsletter, offering analysis of key trends in the poultry industry. These are just a few of the innovations that are at the heart of our achievements. However, Arbor Acres' priority has always been the consistent improvement and quality of our genetic stock. Our focus is on optimizing key attributes like egg production, growth rate, feed conversion, and yield for a global market. We have remained at the forefront of the industry in performance by maintaining the right balance of attributes sought by customers globally. Arbor Acres became part of the Aviagen Group in 1999. This acquisition helped make Aviagen the world's largest supplier of day-old grandparent and parent stock chicks to the broiler industry. 6 years later, Aviagen was acquired by the EW Group, a privately owned global company focused on animal genetics, health, and nutrition. Aviagen's global reach, local touch strategy is supported by the largest supply network in the breeding industry, with over 260 production facilities, 27 commercial hatcheries, 15 strategic supply locations on 6 continents, and is backed by 7 great-grandparent locations and 2 R&D centers. The Aviagen commitment to R&D, information transfer, dedicated regional support teams, and open collaboration with customers are working together to improve the supply of broiler breeder products to the global market. Our comprehensive and balanced program focuses 1/3 of all breed selection traits on bird health and welfare to ensure we provide customers the highest quality breeding stock, superior product performance, and profitability. Aviagen exceeds industry biosecurity standards for facilities, equipment, and people to protect the flock health status. Birds are regularly tested and closely monitored by Aviagen's certified laboratories to help validate and maintain flock health. Effective bird health and biosecurity procedures, together with extensive training, are provided for all Arbor Acres service teams and our customers. Aviagen is the first to use genomics in the breeding program to study naturally occurring variations in the bird's DNA. This information will strengthen the improvements of the Arbor Acres broiler products by developing a stronger, fitter, and healthier bird. A bird that is more resistant to disease, delivers predictable performance and prosperity to the future poultry industry. The latest results from an independent double-blind broiler study at Bangkok Agricultural Research Center compared Arbor Acres with 2 leading competitors. Test birds were housed in standard conditions and fed 2 different diets. At 35 days, Arbor Acres Plus was 78 grams heavier, and at 42 days was 95 grams heavier than competitor C. Arbor Acres Plus also had 3.3 and 2.5 points lower FCR when compared to competitor C. When evaluated against competitor H, Arbor Acres Plus was 157 grams heavier at 35 days and 174 grams heavier at 42 days, with 4.0 and 3.7 points lower FCR respectively. On lower density diets, Arbor Acres Plus exhibited the same advantage of being heavier and having lower FCR than both competitor C and H. The cost of producing a kilogram of body weight was also lower for Arbor Acres Plus on both feed programs versus both competitors. In this independent trial, Arbor Acres Plus demonstrated that in a range of nutritional diets, it is delivering superior broiler live production performance in head-to-head comparisons against the 2 leading competitors. Arbor Acres' history of success and innovation is the clearest indicator of our strong future. Strategic investment in R&D, combined with a focus on responding to customer needs, remains an integral part of our commitment to the industry. Arbor Acres has grown from a piano crate to a global enterprise by focusing on innovation, excellence, and our customers. That growth has allowed chicken meat to be produced more efficiently, becoming a major source of the world's protein. Arbor Acres started out raising chickens and ended up raising industry standards. Become a part of the Arbor Acres global family of success. Call your local distributor or visit our website.